This presentation will focus on lowering our environmental footprint by installing water tanks. The Department of Educational Communities believes that through engaging in quality environmental sustainability education, students are able to develop the capacity to live sustainably. As mathematics is an area that can be applied throughout all aspects of life, we are able to use mathematics to calculate how sustainable we are and ways of improving this. In this instance, we are able to use the areas of measurement and data to look at reducing our environmental footprint. Sustainability is an ongoing issue that continues to affect humankind on a daily basis. As defined by the World Commission on Environment and Development, sustainability involves being able to meet the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. An environmental footprint displays humans' demand for the Earth's resources. It represents the amount of resources used by mankind in contrast to the Earth's ability to produce such items. Ecological education has become more important than ever, as sustainability issues around the world are continuing to grow with each day, and it is only through education that we will be able to develop the skills and practices and inform others of the ways of tackling these issues. So how can installing a water tank improve sustainability? Water use in schools is an excellent way of saving money, as well as teaching students the importance of conserving water. But how can we use mathematics to lower our ecological footprint by installing a water tank? Firstly, we need to create a plan which involves collecting data, which includes gathering average water usage using audits, establishing the average flow rates of taps, and estimating costs from utility bills. We are then able to apply maths to determine the amount of water used, the cost of the water used, and establish how much could be saved. This will allow us to come up with a solution that ultimately displays our best ecological option. At a primary school in the Southern Highlands of New South Wales, water flows from a tap at a rate of 9 litres per minute. If this school has a vegetable garden that is watered for 10 minutes each school day, we are going to need to calculate how much water that school is using to water their vegetable garden each week. Firstly, we will look at how much water is used each day. So we will multiply the amount of litres by the amount of minutes, which will give us a total amount of water that is used in each day. And we can then multiply 9 groups of 10, which will give us 90 litres. For part 2, we will use the information we found out in part 1 to find out how much water is used each week. So we're going to multiply the litres used each day by the number of days in a week to get the total amount. So we're going to times 90 by 5, which will give us 450 litres per week. Another reducing factor we can look at is cost. If water from a tap in New South Wales costs 32 cents per litre, how much will it cost to water the vegetable garden for a week? We can then calculate how much it will cost for a year. So we're going to multiply the amount per litre by the amount of water used. So we're going to times 30 cents by 450 litres, which gives us a total of $145.35. So to find out how much it will cost per year, we're going to use the amount per week, which was $145.35, and times that by the total weeks in a year, which is 52, which gives us $7,558.20, which is the total cost per year. As tank water is recycled water that has been collected, it is free. This means that by installing a water tank, the school would save $7,558.20 per year and would save the environment 23,400 litres of water per year. These problem-solving activities support growth and can assist in the development of new knowledge by using familiar strategies. By applying previous knowledge, students are able to take a more efficient approach to tackling these issues and problem-solving themselves. This investigation has allowed us to practice many mathematical areas, including number and place value, money and financial maths, measurement, addition and multiplication. It has also allowed us to look at different data sources, which includes water audits, water costs, water usage, and flow rates. We are also able to establish that addition is best used for answering how many style questions, whilst division and multiplication allow us to see what needs to be broken down into equal parts. This has allowed us to address many of the curriculum dot points, which is essential to developing a well-rounded knowledge of maths. As mathematics is such a diverse topic that is relevant in most aspects of everyday life, it's easy to see its relevance when looking at reducing your environmental footprint by installing water tanks.